What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Just left work. Um, so, but I just want to talk about what everyone seems to be talking about today. I'm gonna let some of y'all come in because this is gonna be a very serious conversation. All right, and I'm gonna try my best to be respectful to all parties involved in this situation. Again, I just want to say, first I want to say what's up to everybody. Don't forget to subscribe and smash that like button. All right, this post channel is the place you can go to get all your sports news. We have a lot of stuff planned for this channel, and it's gonna be one of the biggest channels on YouTube, hopefully. All right. So again, I'm waiting for some of y'all to come in right now because yeah, today was an interesting day. O.J. Simpson passed away, and, and we're gonna talk about that because I'm, I was around when the whole um, trial happened. I was actually around. I remember it kind of. I actually remember it kind of vividly. Okay, we're gonna talk about we're gonna talk about O.J. Simpson today, and I want to hear some of your thoughts or see some of your thoughts about him as a person, as a football player, because he's definitely a polarizing figure. O.J. Simpson is a polarizing figure. You either love him or hate him. Okay, there's no one in between. You either love him or hate him. You either think he was innocent or you thought he was guilty. There's no in between. Okay, and again, I just want to start off by saying that I'm gonna try my best to be as unbiased as possible. And then I just want to hear your thoughts about about O.J. Simpson. You know, but at the end of the day, O.J. Simpson, the football player, was a heck of a football player. I mean, I think he was the first NFL running back to get 2,000 yards in a season, which is just crazy. So on the field, he was Hall of Famer for sure. O.J. Simpson as a football player was a Hall of Famer. He also, of course, played in certain movies like Naked Gun, you know, and 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 also did sports commenting on sports. O.J. Simpson before those murders was definitely beloved by everybody. All right, but again, I was around when the incident happened with him and his ex-wife and stuff like that. Okay, in fact, the NBA Finals was going on around that time that happened. All right, for those of y'all who don't know, because some of y'all are definitely younger than me, O.J. Simpson. That's a soccer. Yeah. I said football, but football around the world is known as soccer. But yeah, I'm talking about American football. Yes. He was a legend in American football. Sorry about that. Metal face doom. But yeah, so O.J. Simpson. For those of y'all who don't know, in the I think 95, his ex-wife and her friend was brutally murdered at her house. Okay, and O.J. Simpson was the suspect. O.J. Simpson hired Johnny Cochran, high lawyer. Thank you, Al. Yes. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yes. That's why I'm looking at the road mostly. So I apologize. For not looking at the phone too much because I am driving. All right. So O.J. Simpson, for those of y'all who don't know, was accused of murdering his ex-wife and her friend. All right. And he was the main suspect. There was a huge trial. He hired Johnny Cochran. Johnny Cochran since passed away, but and he was found not guilty. And when he was found not guilty, a big division happened around the world and mostly in the U.S. Some people, so O.J. Simpson became a very polarized figure. Okay, some people love him. You either love O.J. Simpson or you hate him. There's nobody in between. You either love him or you hate him. All right. A lot of people are happy that he's, gone. A lot of people are sad. Now, again, I don't want to get too deep into this because this is a very sensitive topic. Because at the end of the day, two people did get murdered. O.J. Simpson was found innocent of all charges, and by the U.S. court of law, if you're found innocent, you're considered innocent in the eyes of the court. But in the court of public opinion, that's a different story. I don't like talking bad about people who passed away, even if they were considered bad people or evil people. I just don't go there. I just don't go there. So, with that being said, and also too, years later after he got acquitted, he actually got arrested again for apparently somebody stole his stuff, his trophies and stuff, and he went to get it back, but brought some boys with him, and there was a gun involved. So he actually went to prison, I think for 10 years actually. I think for 10 years. So he did go to prison eventually, not for the murders, but for something else. All right, and he's been out. I think he wrote a book. He's been on TV shows. He's been the family of the ex-wife sued him, and I don't think they got a dime from OJ. Right? I don't know if he did it or not, but based on the evidence, based on the trial, because all of us watched the trial. All of us watched the trial. I thought he did. Okay? I'm being real with y'all. I try to be honest with y'all on this channel. I think he did it. The evidence is just too much. And also, when the murders happened, police were chasing him. It was a famous Bronco chase. It was a white Bronco. It was a slow chase, but OJ tried to flee the cops. I mean, he did. It was a slow police chase, but that did happen. So one might say, if you're innocent, why you running from the police, right? I do think he did it, but what happened is that it happened in LA, and there's one cop, I don't want to mention his name, but there's one cop who was allegedly corrupt and allegedly planted evidence to try to get OJ, and he kind of messed up the case because he wanted to get OJ so bad. The Warriors said he never, what's up, Warriors? Who am I to judge OJ? Exactly, I'm not gonna judge him. I wasn't there. The Warriors said he definitely did it. And again, I was around when the trial happened. I'm 50 years old. I was definitely around. It was NBA. I'm sorry. It was NBA Finals. I think it was now. I think OJ did it. All right. The way he was acting. It was an interview. Was like, yes, that's Warriors. I'm glad you said that. It's not like he was bragging, and that always bothered me. Because, at the end of the day, if he did it or not, two people still died, and he did go on in certain interviews and act like he was bragging about it, and that part did bother me, And to me, innocent or not, you just don't do that, right? So yeah. Where my switch, bro? I pray. You what? But yeah, you know what I mean. So yeah, that shit did bother me. I'm not gonna lie, Where my switch? What switch you talking about? Okay, we have a troll here. DSL top, whatever. DC, OC top, whatever. Why you shorting the channel, man? I don't even know what you're talking about. It's funny, boy. But anyway, O.J. Simpson, like I said, O.J. Simpson, I think personally, that part did bother me. That part did bother me because it's like he went on different shows bragging, you know, and to me, it's like that's just something you don't do, and so that's my only thing. Well, that was the only thing, but then he got arrested years later because he tried to, apparently somebody stole his member, his trophies and stuff, whatever, and he tried to get it back, but he used some of his friends, and I guess a weapon was involved, and then he got arrested for that, and so a lot of people are happy right now, and again, I'm not gonna when people celebrate. Again, do I think he did it? For sure, yeah, I think he did it. I'm popping. What's up? What up, Warriors, man? Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate all the love from y'all, man. Yes. But yeah, so I appreciate you, man. But yeah, like I said, it sucks too because back in the days, OJ was very popular. He used to go on TV. He used to be in movies. He used to be in all that stuff. He used to be on TV talking about sports. Was a great sports person as far as knowledge wise. Was a heck of a football player. But I really think. But second, he kind of didn't get. He did, yeah. Technically, he didn't get away with it because his life was basically he was ostracized forever. Yeah. He was hated by a lot of people. People are celebrating right now. People are actually celebrating. I just saw a video today where it said Stephen A. Smith is in Stephen A. Smith from Sports Center from ESPN said that if he was on the jury, he would have had OJ buried under the jail. Stephen A. Smith actually said that today. And again, I'm not gonna talk bad about a dead person. I just don't do that. But it's definitely sad. It's definitely sad meaning that what happened to those his wife and her friend. What happened to his wife and his friend? They were brutally murdered. With a knife. That's just wow. You know what I mean? That's just crazy, man. But the world is used. What is that? The world is weird. The world is weird. People don't way worse than him and got treated. You know what? Good point too, actually. Very good point too. They always say America is a forgiving country. And he that's a good point though. Some people actually have done worse and they do get treated better. Which is crazy. Which is crazy to me. It's like the world can definitely be backwards. But I just want to do a live about this because, again, I was around when OJ played football. I was around when he played, in the NFL. I remember him in the NFL just dominating. I remember him on TV, in movies, in TV. Before the whole murder happened, he was a very popular guy. People loved OJ. People absolutely loved OJ. And then after the whole incident happened, literally the world changed. As far as the feelings towards him changed. And from seeing I didn't see the photos of the incident, but I read about those two victims, his ex-wife and her friend. I read about what happened to them. It was definitely gruesome. Definitely gruesome. It was definitely gruesome, y'all. I can't even fuck with that. Whoever did that, which, we pretty much know who did it, but, the murderer it was definitely a crime of passion, but that was a long time ago. It's crazy how time flies. That was 15, over 20 years ago. Is it? No, 05, 15, almost 30 years ago. Wow. I'm getting old, y'all. I'm getting old. It's almost 30 years ago. Wow. Pretty much 30 years ago. I'm getting old, y'all. But anyway, thank you for joining me. And I'm going to check you out later, okay? Thanks for the love. And please don't forget to subscribe.